Hey guys, what's up? It's Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to this new video. In this one, I'm going to be killing the new monsters, Chaos Giants. This is actually post-commentary right now, because while I was killing them, my roommate was actually in the room. But as far as these new monsters go, I think that they look really nice. They're huge. I didn't expect them to be this big, but I mean, they are giants, so I guess it makes sense. And they look pretty cool. They got a cool design, but they're pretty like not good to kill. I guess I'd say. As you guys can see in my inventory, I have 16 dragon throwing axes, each offhand and main hand. They drop them in lots of 8, so 8 at a time, and they drop the offhand and the main hand at the same time. I actually don't end up getting any during the video, but I did get 2 drops before I could start the recording. So yeah, sorry I didn't really get any in the video, but yeah. I also just showed right there they drop 1 charm at a time, so not too good for that. But either way, I mean, there's a bunch of them in the room. I think it might be an instanced room. I'm not really sure. I mean, because there was nobody else in this room when I was killing them, and it was on the day of release, so I'd assume there would at least be some people killing them in the room, but I'm not really sure. Because I didn't kill them for very long. I only killed them for like the 3 overload doses, I think, was what I ended up doing. But still, it was, I mean, they were pretty easy to kill. I was just soul splitting and I wasn't even turmoiling, actually, I can see right now. And there was like a bunch of them attack you, and their attacks are really weak. They'll hit a lot of zeros. I mean, I know I'm in Tetsu, but this is a Grandmaster quest, so you'd expect it to be high level monsters afterwards. They're level like 180 or something, and if you go in the room, just all of them will pretty much pile you. So if you're in low level gear, you'll probably get hit pretty often and pretty high, so you want to be careful. But I was doing fine. I mean, I ate a few times maybe and used my unicorn a little bit, but other than that, I was pretty much, not even struggling to keep my HP up at all, so it was pretty easy to kill them. But either way, I was pretty disappointed in their drops, because there's really nothing they drop worth picking up. But if you guys look right here, I actually got an effigy from these things, and that was, I only killed like, in total I only killed like 40 probably at most, and I managed to get an effigy, which I thought was pretty funny. I mean, and random too. I didn't expect to get an effigy from these things. They're only level 180, so I don't know, maybe they're good for effigies. Who knows? They'd have to like check, but I'm not really probably gonna kill these ever again. I don't think. I mean, there's no real reason to be honest, because their drops are pretty much all crap seeds and stuff that aren't worth anything besides the dragon throwing axes, which aren't even that much. But there was something really strange that I found out while selling them, and I'll show you guys that. I go to sell them at the end of the video before I end it off. I record me selling them, so I'll talk about that then. But I just went outside to try and do that effigy, but I got stuck on thieving. I ended up just using the Abyssal Lurker scroll later to do that. But I wanted to try and use it so I could see if I could get another one and see if they're really good for effigy drops. But most likely is I probably just got lucky and just happened to get an effigy. So it was kind of strange, kind of a surprise, but I was happy, free hunter experience for me. But either way, they really don't drop charms very often, so definitely not good for charms. Probably only about like 40% of the times when they drop charms, and it's only in lots of 1, and it's mostly golds I found, so nothing good there. And they always drop big bones, so you could use the whatchamacallit. Can't think of the name right now. It's really eluding me. Bone Crusher, there it is, and the necklace combination to get prayer points here. And one thing that is interesting is they are a new Slayer monster. They are signed by Kuradil. I found that out when I looked them up, and they give 930 Slayer experience each or something like that, which is a lot, and you can kill them pretty quick, so they might be a nice new Slayer task for good experience. So that'd be kind of cool. And they're weak to stab attacks, so it's pretty easy to kill them quickly with my rapiers, so that was nice. to see. And then pretty much their drops are just not good at all. I mean, they'll just drop really crappy seeds. Like the best seed they drop, I think they drop like one watermelon seed, and that's like the best seed that they drop. So like nothing good there. They'll occasionally drop like one unnoted mithril bar, and then a bunch of junk runes that aren't worth anything. So that's kind of crappy. And then they'll drop the Dragon Throwing Axe and Offhand Dragon Throwing Axe, 8 of them each. And those are a rare drop from them. So you won't get them that often. I managed to pick up 2 drops in the number of them that I killed, which was I killed them for 3 overloads. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. They won't drop anything else. I don't know if they drop clue scrolls or anything yet, so it's kind of just up to other people to find that out, because I don't really feel like killing them anymore. But they do drop effigies, so there's that. And one thing they drop a lot is like very small coin piles, like under 100 GP. So there's really no reason to kill them unless you're on Slayer task, as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, the axes that I got actually made me kind of a decent amount of money, but I'm pretty sure that is for the only reason because that they came out the other day. They're really not going to be worth much in the coming weeks, I'm sure, because they're only level 60 and they're throwing axes, which were never worth anything to begin with. So yeah, it's really not too good. They're only like 900 damage or something like that. I'm not really sure, but the really strange thing is the offhand throwing axes will alch for 30k, while the main hands only alch for 500 GP. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It's really strange. So I don't know. It's just really weird. At least that's what it says. So I'm not sure why. I mean, I haven't tested myself. I'm just going off the wiki, what it says there. So don't quote me on that. I mean, you can check yourself. But the starting prices for the 2 axes in the GE were very different. The main hand throwing axe, I think, started at 500 GP in the Grand Exchange as its market price, and the main hand started at 50k for its market price. I mean, no, the offhand started at 50k, the main hand started at 500, so that's pretty backwards to begin with. Like, you'd think the main hand would start off as more because it's the main hand, which doesn't make any sense at all. And my offhands sold for like actually a decent price as compared to the main hands, which you'll see in a minute once I'm done killing them. I think I've got like 30 more seconds or something on my overload, and then I head to the GE to sell off the things. So really, it's like not worth coming here unless the prices stay the way they are, which is extremely doubtful. Because they're kind of stupid right now, what the prices are. At least for the offhand. The main hands are pretty cheap. I think I sold my 16 main hand throwing axes for 20k when I went to the GE, which is like a bit over 1k each, which seems kind of like what it might be worth around, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, as you see, my overload ran out, so I teleported right out of there, and I'm just gonna head to the GE now and sell these things to show you guys what they're actually worth. So yeah, it's kind of like lagging right now, like Camtasia, so I can't see what's happening. I think I'm heading to the GE though. Just restoring my prayer points and stuff. Ooh, it's really lagging. I don't know what the deal is right now. Let me just pause it. Alright, sorry about that. I don't really know what happened, but here we go. Gonna exchange with the GE clerk, and I just put them in for 1 GP just to see what they sell for. So as you can see, offhand started at 50k, and it actually ended up selling for a total of 456k, which surprised me like a lot. I was like, holy shit. And I do a quick calculation here with my computer calculator to see how much it's worth. So 456k each divided by 16. So that means each one sold for 28.5k, which is ridiculous for a throwing axe. and then I divided by 2. So each drop you got would be worth 228k, because you get 8 at a time. And then as you see, I sold my 16 main hands for only 20k. So I was really confused by that. It's just because it was like day of release. The items are selling for strange prices. So in the future, it'll probably crash pretty hard and not be worth much. But either way, my game actually froze right here, so I had to restart the client. But either way, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this little showing of the Chaos Giants. I wouldn't recommend killing them unless they're your Slayer task. They could be good Slayer experience. But either way, there's pretty much no reason to kill them for money, because I'm sure the Throwing X prices are going to crash to be pretty much worthless. So either way, pretty cool new monster to see after the new quest. Lots of new items put into the game, which are pretty interesting, although mostly useless because they're all level 60. And I'm not really interested in level 60 items. But other than that, like and favorite if you guys enjoyed, subscribe for future videos. I'm probably going to have the Mahjong Master out tomorrow on Friday. I just did one trip, and I'm about to go do Glaciers right now after I'm done recording this. So I'll probably go and head off and do those right now, and then try and get it up either tonight or tomorrow. Either one, I'm not really sure. Whenever I can get the commentary done, because I do have to do some post commentary on that as well. But we'll see. But either way, I will see you guys next time, and peace.